you shaved your head, and now I'm gonna comment on that instead of on the content of the video because I'm shallow. There you go, I already left the comment for you. Now we can all move on. Perfect. This week's question comes from our website. Emily asks, hey Joe, my ex-boyfriend and I broke up over a year ago and he asked me to come back and I accepted. Everything is better than it was before, but my problem is my parents. They still do not like him after he broke up with me. How do I get them to change their minds? So sometimes we need to ask ourselves, come on parents, why you gonna be jigging with swig? I don't know what that means. I just heard Justin Bieber say it and I am trying to appeal to you youths. I know you youths like your Justin Biebers. Now I'm one of those people who once a breakup has happened, there is 0.00000% chance I am going to agree to get back together. They have to either be really rich or really know how to However, it is not my position to pass judgment on the situation at all, especially from 3 sentences. So I will do my best to answer the question instead. First of all, you should talk to your parents and you should try to understand their perspective because they've been there for you growing up and you can't really blame them for not liking someone who broke their little baby's heart. Now, I don't have children myself, but I have a Furby. I don't know where this is going. But think about it as if someone hurt your sibling or someone hurt your BFF. It's hard to like someone who does something to someone that you care about. Now, you don't just want to sit there and listen to why your parents don't like the guy. You also want to attempt to calmly explain to them the situation and your motivations so that they can start to understand your perspective. You should also tell them that the boy is rich and that he will buy them a yacht, but you should not tell them that he's a demon in the sack because your parents don't want to hear about that. Some parents actually do want to hear about that. That's weird. Now, after you talk to your parents, you should consider doing an activity together with them and your boyfriend. Movies do not count as activities. No one is gonna get to know each other any better sitting in a dark room. Although I've gotten to know some people pretty well in dark rooms, but I don't think you want your parents to know your boyfriend that way. At all. I would also advise against anything with knives or guns. So no steakhouses, no firing ranges. You'd be surprised how many family outings take place in firing ranges in Arkansas. Dinner is always nice. There's miniature golf, and maybe if your boyfriend shares some of the same interests with your family, you can do something with that. I will say a couple more things. First of all, you cannot and should not live based on what your parents want for you. However, your parents have a whole other level of experience that you don't have, and it is important to take their judgments into account. I had to write that down, that's a lot of words. My parents have never told me what to do in relationships unless I've explicitly asked them, but I can usually tell what they're thinking, and they have always been right. 100% of the time. Also, secondly, you cannot make people like each other if they just don't. However, you can explain nicely to both parties that you want each of them in your lives, and if they care about you, they will act civil to each other. Bet you can't tell I read that one. I'm really smooth. So if you guys have any more tips or advice on this situation, you can leave them in the comment section. And as usual, you can leave questions for future videos in the comment section or send me a message at cupofjoeshow.com. I will see you guys Wednesday. It's like 7 a.m. or else I would be drinking. I should probably start drinking anyway. I actually have some wine right here. Lucky me.